everyone, my name is Irit Friedman and welcome to Healthy Joints. This class, as the name implies, will work mostly on the range of motion, flexibility of your main joints. However, we will also go through some areas of muscles. We will strengthen and stretch some of those as well. All you need is yourselves and a chair. And you may have noticed I've dimmed the lights a little bit, so if you prefer, since this class is a little bit of a slower pace, you can dim the lights at your home as well. All you need, as I said, is a chair. You can have a chair with arms or without arms. Choose the chair that you have at home, and that's all you need. And we will end this class with a relaxation, few minutes where you can go inside and feel the work you have done on your body and your mind. This class will last approximately 40 minutes. You may find some exercises easier or harder for you. If an exercise feels uncomfortable or causes you any pain, please stop, skip it, adjust it for you, or wait for the next exercise and listen to your body. Let's start. So you're going to start sitting on the chair and you're going to scoot forward in your chair so you're sitting at the edge of your chair. This will allow your back to be distant from the back of the chair, and you could hold your abdominal muscles a little bit tight, your shoulders over your hips, and that way you keep your posture. As you go forward, your knees should be approximately above your ankles. This should lower any stress on your lower back and possibly on your knees. We're going to start with a little bit of shoulder rolls, just to feel the movement in our body, in our upper body. And release. Take a deep breath. This class will also take point on your breaths. It does help when you stretch and you exercise using the right breath. It will help you. Take a deep breath in through your nose. You can sometimes close your eyes as you're easing into a stretch. Good. And let's start with turning our head to the right as far as you can, and bring your head to the front. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, turn to the left. Deep breath into the center, and let's do it again to the right. Deep breath to the front, and exhale. One more time, deep breath, and exhale. And hold it on the right side. Try to reach even more with each breath, and then with each exhale, try to move your head even more, and then bring your head to the front. Take a deep breath, and exhale to the left, and hold. And take a deep breath again. And as you exhale, try to reach even more to look over your left shoulder. And bring your head to the front. Good. Take your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then to your left shoulder. Once again, right and left. And bring your right ear towards your right shoulder and try to circle forward with your head until you reach the left hand side, and then do the same towards the other side, and repeat that a few more times, breathing in and out, slowly and gently, movements of your neck. And if you can, Try to reach a 360 degrees, only if it feels comfortable. Otherwise, stay with 180 degrees. And we're going to switch direction now, slowly, gently. And head up. Very nice. We're going to try and continue with the neck. Bring your right ear again to your right shoulder. Take your right hand and try to reach the left ear as far as you can. Very gently pull the head so that the right ear gets even closer now to the right shoulder. You should feel a nice stretch on the left hand side of your neck. Going all the way from your left ear and towards your left shoulder. Release it halfway up. Deep breath and try to do it again. It might go even lower this time. And again, deep breath. Good, and hold for a few seconds. Breathe. And release. Good. Left ear to left shoulder. Left hand reaches the right ear. And pull gently. Halfway up. Deep breath. And exhale. Again. Hold and release. Very nice. And take a deep breath. And as you exhale, look up towards the ceiling, feeling a stretch in the front part of your neck. And then take a deep breath. And exhale as you move all the way down to look down towards the floor and maybe peep and see your own chest. Deep breath as you come up and release. Take a deep breath again. Exhale, moving up. Deep breath. And then exhale, moving down. And stay down. Trying to look as low as you can towards your chest. And then turn your head a little bit to the right, still keeping the head low, but now peeping to the right. And then to the left. And look down. And bring your head up. Good. And let's do some shoulder roll with only the right shoulder. The hand should be loose. And just let it roll. And make the circles bigger as you go along. And take note and notice not only the movement of the shoulder, but also the upper chest and upper back on the right side. Big circles, full circles, and release. Let's do the same on the left. And again, big circles, as much as you can, feeling the upper chest and back, as well as the shoulder movement. Good. One more. And release. Good. And take your right hand forward and lift it up. And lift it all the way up towards the ceiling. You should feel a stretch in your whole upper body. And bring it down. Let's do the same thing with the left. Hand goes up, all the way up. Feeling the chest elongating and your back as well. Good. As you're doing it again, pay attention to your neck. Try to keep it aligned with your spine and hold it there for a few breaths. And then bring the left hand up as well. Keep both up. Good. Keep that up. And hands out to this side. Keep them shoulder height. And if you can, do a few circles with your arms, feeling your shoulders, feeling your arms, feeling your upper chest and back. Good. And reverse the direction of the circles. Now do it forward. Good. And breathe. And relax. And lift the hands up. And move it down. And again, circles backwards. And forward. Good. And release. And put your hands down. Good. Bring your right hand up to the shoulder height. Left hand as well. Right palm facing up towards the ceiling. Left facing down towards the floor. And switch. Rotate. Rotate. Each hand is rotating to the opposite direction. Hold. Bring both hands up. And release. Nice. You must have felt, as you do shoulder rolls to release it, you must have felt some stress in the lower part of your neck and in your neck in general. That's normal. Good. And we're going to bring both hands up towards the ceiling one more time. Feel your whole upper body stretching up. And then reach up towards the ceiling as if you're climbing on a rope, as if you're trying to reach an orange up on an orange tree that you really want to eat right now. You really want to reach it one hand at a time, elongating everything from hips and up. And release. And put your hands down. Very nice. Open your arms out to the side, thumbs up, and then thumbs down. And then bring your hands all the way to the back of the chair if you can. You should feel a good stretch in your chest coming forward, shoulders back, and breathe. And take your hands forward. Intertwine the fingers if you can, belly button in, and put your head between your hands. Curving your back a little bit forward, and chin is going forward towards your chest. And then stretch up, opening up your hands. Good. Thumbs down again, and reach back towards your chair. Chest goes forward, shoulders go back. Nice stretch for your chest. And then opposite side, stretching your back, intertwining your fingers, and curving your back, belly button in, and head between your hands. Lift your hands up, and reach, and release. Good. Very nice. Let's bring the right hand out, and let's do some rotations of the wrist. And reverse the direction. When I'm holding the other hand, I can actually make sure that I am isolating the movement of the wrist. Good. And let's do it with the left. And reverse. Good. and release. And let's take both now and try to make sure that you're focusing on the movement of your wrists and reverse the direction. And then clench your hands into a fist and open. Fist. Good. One more time. And move your fingers. Let them move. Feel all the little joints in your palms and your fingers. Good. Pay attention to each and every one of them moving. Good. And release. We're going to add to the movement of the wrists, we're going to add some movement of your elbows. So now you're rotating the wrists and you're rotating the elbows. And actually you should be feeling the movement in your shoulders as well. Let's reverse. Good, and breathe. And release. Nice, very good. Hold your right hand, hold the right hand by the palm, by the forearm. And we're going to move a little bit more towards the elbow movement as if you're cutting forward. And sideways. Good. And then turn your palm outward as if you're cleaning a windshield, like a windshield wiper. Good. And then turn it, reverse it, so now your palm facing you, same movement. Good. And hold and rotate the whole lower part of your hand, which is the movement of your elbow, and reverse the direction. And release. Good. We'll do the same with the other hand. Hold the forearm. And we're going to start with some movement of the elbow forward like you're cutting. Good. Feeling the elbow extending and bending. And then hold and in and out. Notice that inward you have more range of motion than outward. That's normal. Good. And then turn your palm outward. Cleaning windshield. Good. And then turn it towards you. Same thing. Breathe in and out. Good. And rotating the whole lower part of your hand and reverse it. Good. Very nice. And release. Good. Shake your hands a little bit. You should feel all of the joints in your hands from your shoulders all the way down to your fingers. Good. Let's put the right hand holding the right front leg of your chair and slide a little bit out to the side and then come up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And again. Good. Let's bring the left hand up, right hand stays on the right side, and then bend to the right. And breathe and stay there for a little bit. And come up. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Right hand up and to the left. Let's do it one more time on each side. As you're exhaling, you're going down into that stretch. And as you come up, you're going to use your abdominal muscles to help you and your back muscles. And up. Nice. And then put your hands either on the right arm of the chair if you have arms, or if not, then you will hold the chair in its seat. Take the left hand, hold the right side of your right thigh, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, turn over your right shoulder to look as if you're trying to see what's behind you. Breathe in and out. Bring your upper body to the front. Take a deep breath one more time. And exhale, looking over your shoulders. One more time, deep breath. And bring yourself to the front. Switch hands now. Left hand either on the seat of the chair or on the handle. Right hand on the left side of your left thigh. Take a deep breath. And exhale, look over your left shoulder. To the front, deep breath. And exhale. One more time, deep breath. And exhale. Hold. Try to reach as far as you can behind you. And release and come to the front. Very nice. Open your feet a little bit. And actually more than a little bit. Open them as wide as you can. That means that you really have to make sure you're seated at the edge of your chair. That way your thighs are outside the chair and you can really open that movement of your thighs and open your hips. As you keep your hips wide and your feet are wide and open, your shoulders are now still right above your hips. Your knees above your ankles. Deep breath. And we're going to go a little forward to a little bit of movement forward with your back. Keep your back straight and up. So in order to keep your back straight, you want to make sure that your chin stays forward rather than getting closer to your chest. Forward and up. And one more time. And this time I want you to take your left shoulder, bring it towards the middle and lower part. And then as you're doing that, you're going to turn your head and look over your right shoulder and up towards the ceiling. You'll feel a nice stretch and twist in your back. Hold it, take a deep breath, and exhale, moving it even deeper. And bring your upper body up, take a deep breath. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Take your left shoulder forward into the middle. Look over your left shoulder. Good. And deep breath. Your right shoulder is into the middle and front and looking over your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. And come up. Very nice. Good. Close your feet a little bit. We'll do a little bit of exercise for our abdominal and lower back areas. Put your hands on your chest. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, you can keep your hands on your handles, but you will feel more of a work to your core if you just put your hands on your chest. Or if you need to, you can put your hands forward. Belly button in means your abdominal muscles are engaged. And you're going to lean slightly backwards, just a little bit, and forward. As you're moving backwards, you're working on the lower back, but I want you to keep your neck aligned with your spine, which means that as you're moving backwards, you should be able to look up towards the ceiling. Without moving your neck, your whole upper body moves as one unit. Don't forget to breathe. Abdominal muscles in this case are absolutely important to keep them engaged. So your belly button is sucked in to keep your lower back safe. When you're going backwards, you should know how far you go. You want to make sure that you go to the point that does not cause you any pain or discomfort. Good job. Do a few more. release. Good. We're going to continue with moving our midsection. We're going to keep our hands on our cross over our chest. We're just going to rotate to the right and then to the left. And to the right and to the left. Now for those of you who want an extra challenge, what you could do is add a movement of your leg so that the opposite knee will try to reach the opposite elbow. So it's going to look like this, down, and down. So if this is doable, do this. It's going to work a little bit harder on your abdominal muscles and your core in general. If you find that it's too complicated at this point, just continue with those twists that we did to side. Remember to breathe and hold your abdominal muscles in the whole time. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Good. Bring your hands forward. Make sure that you're seated comfortably. Bring your upper body forward, chin towards your chest. Curve your back into a cat stretch. And then take your chin down. Move it up and create an arch now in your lower back, looking up towards the ceiling. And once again, chin to your chest, curve your back into a cat stretch. And once again, chin goes down and away from your chest and up towards the ceiling, creating an arch. And release. Good, very nice. We're going to move down to our hips. So you can hold your hands on the handles of the chair, on the chair itself, or just keep them on your thighs, or even here on your chest, whichever is more comfortable. And open the right leg out to the side, feeling the movement of your hip. And you might also pay attention to the muscles that are starting to work also on your thigh. The internal and external part of your thigh muscles. As you're opening out, you'll feel the external, the abductors. As you're moving in, you'll feel more of the adductors, the internal. And you will feel the upper part, the hip flexors as well. Good. And release. Good. Let's do the same on the left. And again, if you want to put your hands on your thighs, or even for safety on the handles of the chair or on the chair itself, you'll choose what's right for you. A few more. And good. We're going to increase that movement now, and we're going to try and rotate the whole hip now. Rotate it outward, feeling the movement in your hip. And all of the muscles in your thigh are working. You can put your hands here if you want a little bit more challenge, or if you need support, your hands are on the handles of the chair or wherever you find it more comfortable. And 2 more. And good. And we're going to do the same thing on the left. Don't forget to breathe and smile if you can. Good. And release. Good. Let's take the right leg all the way forward, straighten the leg. And again, hands either on your thighs, on the chair, on your chest if you want more challenge. And lift that leg straight up, feeling mostly the muscles in the front part of your thigh, hip flexors, quadriceps. As you do more, you will feel it even more. And hold and pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and release. Nice. I'm sure you felt that. Left leg, same thing. Up and down. And hold it up and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold and release. Nice. Good. And take the right leg forward. Hold the leg just below the elbow, around the shin area. And as you're holding it, do some ankle rotations to one direction and reverse the direction, feeling the movement in your ankles, and reverse it again, and once again. Good. And release for a moment. And point your toes down, and then flex so toes are facing up, and point, and flex, point up, toes up that is, down, and up. Good. And release, and then in, inward, out. Good. And take that leg and try to bring it even closer to your chest for a nice stretch. Try to go as far as you can go. Everyone's different, flexibility levels are different, but flexibility can definitely get a lot better. So whatever you're doing now, you can get much better in the future. Release it halfway, take a deep breath, and exhale. Good. Now if you can, try to take that right ankle and bring it over the left knee if you can. If it's uncomfortable, what you can do is just let that knee slide over the other knee. And if that is still uncomfortable, you can bring your ankle, right ankle over your right knee. Right ankle over left ankle. Good. So choose the one that's most convenient for you. For me, this is convenient. Take a deep breath and exhale. As you're moving forward and feeling the stretch on your right glutes and abductors, you should make sure that your back stays straight. Take a deep breath and exhale. Upper back moves. Your back moves as one unit. And hold and breathe. Good. And hold. If you can, move the left knee side to side, feeling the stretch moving up and down your right side of your glutes. Good. And bring it up. This is a very important stretch, and it also helps with back pain. And so I do recommend it to do that a lot. We're going to move to the left leg. Hold, lift it up and hold in the shin area below your knee. Take a deep breath. And do some ankle rotations to one direction. And reverse the direction. And one more time, opposite direction. And reverse. Good. And point your toes down and up. Point and flex. And point and flex. And release. And then inward. and release for a moment. Good, and now take a deep breath and try to bring that knee even closer to your chest and hold it for a few seconds. And release it a bit, take a deep breath. Exhale, one more time, hold. And if you feel comfortable to do so, try to take that left ankle over the right knee. Let it slide a little bit over. And if it's comfortable, stay this way. If it's not, knee over knee or ankle over ankle. Choose the best one for you. I will do it this way. You can choose the one that's best good for you. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bending forward with a straight back, feeling the left stretch around your left glutes area and abductors. Good. Take a deep breath. There are all kinds of muscles and ligaments in that area and nerves which are related to our lower back. Deep breath. Hold and then move the right knee side to side. Good. And release and come up. Very nice. Good. And one and more exercise is just kicking forward. And as you kick forward, I want you to think about the movement of the knee, but also about the muscles that are working. The hip flexors and extensors. Good. Quadriceps and hamstrings. Good. And your core, of course, is helping you. Good. And hold. If you can, do some circles if you can, to one direction. And reverse the direction if you can, feeling everything working on the right side and in your core. Good. And release. Good. Let's do the same thing on the left. Kick forward. Good. Good. As you keep going, you'll feel more of the muscles working. And then hold. And circles. And reverse it. Yes, it's getting harder as long as we're getting to keeping the leg up. Good. Hold and release. Very nice. Good. Shake, shake, shake everything. Wonderful. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to end with a nice relaxation mode. So for this part, I want you to scoot all the way back on your chair. All the way back so that your back is fully covered. So you have your back against the back of the chair. And I have here a little block. You can have a little stool just in case your legs are not completely reaching the floor. You can bring them up slightly to make sure that your back is all the way in, completely supported. For the relaxation mode, I suggest closing your eyes. So I will close my eyes to help you do the same. Take a deep breath and exhale. Try to look deep inside your body and your mind. See if your body feels a little different right now than it was feeling before the beginning of the class. And as your mind is more into yourself and the body, feel your head becoming heavier on your shoulders. Feel your skin in your face loosening. Your eyebrows are becoming further away from each other. Breathe in and out. Feel the skin in your cheeks relaxing. The upper and lower lips can separate. And you keep on breathing in and out. As you breathe in, you bring oxygen to your body and mind and positive energy. And as you exhale, you can release anything that needs to be released. Your upper and lower teeth can also separate. And your tongue lay heavy in your mouth. Your jaw relaxing. And your whole head may feel heavier, yet relaxed. That feeling may be very comfortable and positive. And that may move down from your head towards your neck, all around your neck, and downward towards your shoulders. Feeling the shoulders getting heavier, and down to your arms, passing your elbows, forearms, wrists, all the way through your palms and tip of your fingers. Keep breathing and feeling your hands heavier and relaxed. And that feeling may go up again towards your shoulders and move downward towards your chest and upper back. Then continuing towards your abdominal, mid-abdomen area and mid-back. Lower abdominal area and lower back. Breathing in and out. And then moving down towards your hips, your sit bones, and down towards your thighs, feeling everything relaxing and comfortably on the chair. Moving down, passing your knees, and down to your shins and calf areas, passing through your ankles, reaching your heels, the arches of your feet, the balls of your feet, the whole upper part of your feet, all the way to the tip of your toes. Breathe in and out. And your whole body now, from head to toe, may feel relaxed, comfortable, loose, which may be a very positive feeling in your body and in your mind that joins it. You can take a few more breaths to let it all absorb into you, so it can stay with you for a few hours maybe, or longer, and yet you can use it whenever you need it. And as you absorb it, you feel everything as one. Your body, your mind, everything. In a calm, positive feeling. And whenever you're ready, come back to the room and open your eyes. Move your fingers a little bit. Move your wrists. Good. Move your head slightly, gently. Move your ankles. Good. And scoot forward in your chairs so your feet are all the way onto the floor. We're going to end with a nice breath. Take a deep breath. Deep breath, hands up, and exhale, moving all the way down. And again, deep breath in, and exhale, and stay there for a little bit. And then one more time, deep breath, reach, and exhale. And lift yourself up. And thank you everyone for joining me today. This class, you can do it every day as long as you want. As you do it more often and in time, you may see a lot of improvement in the range of motion and the ease of movement in your joints and in your whole body. Thank you for joining me, and be safe and healthy.